Hello there, Leo. Hope you guys are having a wonderful time. This is Heyoka Empath Tarot. I hope you love this setup. So I'm going to set everything up now so I can focus solely on the cards that are being presented to me. And you can actually see them. So let's get into your reading. So, Leo, thank you so much. It's Heyoka Empath Tarot. I'm going to give you the goodest vibrations that Spirit and my Spirit team and want to give you. As a strong empath, I'm very focused on getting more in tune with you guys and getting more spatial energy. The more tarot readings I do regarding my empath abilities, go stronger. So I don't know why I have to say this. Maybe someone Leo's trying to learn how to do tarot readings or learn how to be more spiritual, or maybe you're trying to find something within yourself. So Leo, at this present moment, I do feel like heartbroken. You are feeling heartache, or maybe you're coming to a point in your life where maybe you're kind of feeling lost. You lost your way. Someone close to you, or you're mourning the death of a relationship that either never served you correctly, or a relationship that you're realizing that meant so much to you that now you're regretting your decision that you made. Vice versa is how your person feels or how you feel. So let's get into what I'm sensing. So for the most part, I do feel like you are trying to figure out what it is that you are seeking. So you are seeking something. Spirit's letting me know that you're searching for something, and it's something that it's like you're trying to figure out what went wrong or why your life is the way it is, and maybe if you take a closer look at the specks of the mirror, because sometimes people just only see the mirror for the image, but if you actually really look into the mirror, you can see their specks. And maybe this is what Spirit's trying to get you to understand, that you've been solely focused on doing, not focusing on what is important, you know, and maybe taking some time for yourself, or maybe it's time for you to start working towards stop feeling this way, and that's probably what is that you're lingering in this energy, whether it's you or your person. Whoever's doing the lingering, I really much feel like you need to understand your worth. And if you don't know who your worth, if you don't know who you are or what your worth is, then it's time for you to start really, separating yourself. So I feel like the Seven of Wands is here. So make sure you protect yourself. Like, guard your heart, guard your space, guard your energy. Like, don't let everyone in. And if you can't do that, then you maybe cut people out of your life, or like close yourself off. Or if you're the type of person that always closes himself off, like I said, I feel like the best way to steer in this direction is to make sure that every single thing that you do in your life, whether it's for someone or for you, it has to automatically benefit you. And what I mean by that is not always being the giver. Sometimes you want people to also be willing to make some efforts as well. Or maybe Spirit's telling you that you need to stop. You need to stop, take a breath, and really hone in on what it is that you're trying to seek after. Because I feel like, Leo, you are searching for something. You just don't know what it is, or maybe you lost sight of it. And I think the camera is understanding that perspective, or understanding, or maybe re-examining certain decisions that you made. Interesting how this reading turned that way. So reevaluating yourself, is what I'm really getting the hint in this reading. I feel like Spirit wants you to start reevaluating your decisions, or reevaluating your relationships, or reevaluating, where you're heading in your life right now. I feel there's a lot of chaotic energy in the Leo energy right now, and I think it's because the fact that is that you don't realize that you have control. You have to let go of the control. You have to allow things to flow naturally. And the more emphasis of controlling something, the more you lose your grip of it, or you get stuck in what's called codependency. And I do feel like a lot of you guys um, are relying on something to allow yourself to live, and I feel like you need to stop that. And I think that's for most of the Leos out there. Like, I feel like a lot of Leos are something that they use as a teaching tool. You're using it as a third leg, or you're leaning on that too much. So that could be like you're indulging in very bad behaviors, drugs, money, gamble issues. You have addictions. I do feel that some Leos are having they're allowing their addiction take over their life, or they're not realizing they have addiction, or that they co rely on something to allow themselves going. So, or maybe you are realizing the more you're working on yourself, the more extra work that you're putting in. You have to put more, and you don't want to do it. But Spirit's telling you is that the reason why you is to do it. And you know why? Because it's for the betterment for you. It's for you to finally feel like you're on top of the world. You feel like you're finally getting somewhere. And remember, patience takes it takes time. Divine timing is at work in your life. So you have to allow those things to slowly build yourself up from. And you have to lean on the stuff too. Lean off of the stuff. Because yeah, like, this is great energy. You have to recapture what it is that you're trying to do in your life. And that's probably what Spirit's trying to let you, like if you are trying to make things happen and they don't seem to appear that way, well, there's a reason why things are not happening the way they're happening to your life, because you're missing a key component. It's like you're trying to create puzzle pieces and put them in places that are not supposed to be there. But because you feel that you need it, or you need it as a crutch. I feel like a lot of you guys are leaning on things as crutches, or you're using people or past people as the reason why your life's not getting away. And it could be the emphasis that you keep on blaming somebody for your misery, or you're blaming somebody, or your person could be feeling that they feel like, they're blaming. This is a blame game right here. I'm sorry, you can't just put everything off on somebody else. Your life choices are not because of other people. Yes, people do have factors in your life, like certain things that happen, but because people's actions, it does affect your life, but it's only a small it's the smallest notion. 90 I would say about 90%, 95% of action is by you. The other 5% is notions that are being brought upon by other people. And that's still a small number. Most of it's all you. Remember, if you don't feel like you're strong enough to beat this addiction, or beat something, or if you're having issues of letting go of something of a crutch, then maybe you need to seek help. Maybe you need to start, talking, finding someone that's willing to listen to you and willing to give you it straight, be truthful to you. Because the thing is that this is not good for codependency to be the heart of your reading under self-indulgence. That means that you're not self-reliant. And what I mean by you don't feel like you're free. Like, you don't feel like you're free by your own sense, or or you're making some really very hasty decisions without really thinking things through. And that's the problem. And that's probably why your life is not getting anywhere, because you keep on constantly look. It's like every time you don't want to be consistently in drama, but guess what? You pull yourself in drama because of what you do. Because you don't want to better yourself. Instead of blaming people, let's play the blame, the blameless game. Then things are not going to come out, which is funny. So 10 of Swords, it's time to put an end to it. It's time to finally say, you know what, you know, I'm at my ends with, and I need, and I think at this time, I want to start really doing better. I really want to feel like I'm actually accomplishing something, or I feel like there are going to be more opportunities, because it's not like you don't have opportunities. I won't say that spirit. I'm like God is punishing you or you cursed or something like that. I just feel like you're not seeing the opportunities that are really there for you, and you're turning them down because you don't know what Look, if your life's not going anywhere, then you shouldn't be turning anything down. Nothing should be turned down until you get your mind straight, until you get your head straight, until you're 333. So 333 is really heaven in this reading to come in crashing down, because in order to get off your high horse, you have a problem. You need to realize it, or your person has a problem. Because 10, 10, 10. Look, ooh. So yeah, you're gonna be late, because, and I feel like once you finally start accepting that you have to let control, like you can't control everything, or you can't be. Look, I know it's tough, and you don't want to be emotional, or you don't want to show that side, but sometimes it's okay to let your guard down. It's okay to feel you're not adequate enough. Because if you don't feel that if you're qualified or you're adequate enough, that's fine. But as long as you work you put in the work to, to finally take the initiative. Taking initiatives to get your life straight is the key aspect of self-indulgence. It's also allowing yourself to feel that you can, number one is to know that you have a problem. When you admit that you're lacking in one area of your life, that's great. That means that you identify the problem. You identified the problem. You're identifying problems in your identity. Like if you say that you don't want to be cheated on, or you don't want to be a hoe or anything like that, but you're doing that yourself, then you're not being truthful to yourself. So you're acknowledging that maybe I need to stop being a whore. Yeah, stop. And I don't know why I say that, because maybe somebody is getting tired of, or maybe you're just, like I said, separation. So maybe you're acknowledging that maybe it's time to reconnect with someone from your past. Because I see that this is a past person. So someone, or you still are lingering over someone that you haven't completely let go of, Leo. So I don't know who this person is, but it is someone worthwhile, because they're the 10 of Cups to you. They represent all the happiness and all the joy. Or maybe you miss being around people like this, and you can't find someone to replace this person. Or you made a bad judgment call. Whatever the case is, I feel like it's this person is doing really well. Spirit wants me to let you know that. So, in hindsight, let's see. What does this... And these are the Golden Girls cards. So, you're letting your Prince Charming or your queen disappear out of your life. And if you really want I'm really getting into saying this. I feel like someone really wants to work things out with this person, and they don't know how to get to that way. Well, the only way you're going to be able to get to this person, or be able to have this chance to talk to this person, is if you start acknowledging that you can't do everything yourself. You always have to have someone willing to, don't be afraid of reaching out. Don't be afraid and wallowing in self-pity, Let me do one more. Spirit really wants me to get your cards. Okay. So, like I said, you're missing your family. If you're, maybe you did your family wrong, and you're trying to get closure in your eyes, but they're not seeing it. And that's fine. Look, this is what I'm telling you right now. You cannot control people's emotions. You cannot make someone accept you back in their life. You just gotta go with the flow. Oh, come on, cards. You gotta be kidding me. So, these are the heart cards that Spirit wants me to focus on. So, if any of these cards resonate with you, please let me know. Your comment, your direct session before, because like I said, I don't know what's going on in your life. This is just the messages that I'm getting from Spirit. So, alright. So, like I said, you or your person is resisting, is suppressing something. And this could be what the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords needs to talk about. Is that, so you or someone could be still secretly have feelings for somebody that they're suppressing. And like I said, the more you suppress it, the more the feelings come fly. Because the only way you're going to get rid of unwanted feelings is if you admit that you had feelings. So that's probably what's happening here. I really get in the sense that someone doesn't want to let someone know that they care about them. They don't want to let them know that they give a crap still. Or maybe someone's secretly in love with someone. Yeah, because and that's what you're realizing too. Like, I feel like there's a strong magnetic connection. Because you got 3 10s. And I just realized that right now. So 333 is heart in the ring. So your Spirit's telling you to get your mind straight, get your body. So you could be getting sick. And you're, confessing. Coming clean really cleans out the soul. And I do feel like either you want to do this or your person really wants to come, or people want to come clean to you. Or you're going to have some conversations, or maybe you're going to reach out to someone that you're still strongly magnetically connected to. Chasing. You keep on chasing the wrong things. The Spirit's telling me. Stop chasing the wrong things. It's great to chase after, pursuit, but you're not pursuing happiness. You're pursuing toxicity and resilience. Okay? Like, you're all the action, but no play. It's a football term. So, you could be connecting to someone that's also going to be becoming famous. And then you're realizing that they're in the spotlight. And then you're realizing that their friendship and their, I didn't even see the card yet, but the balance and harmony and friendship. So I do feel like you want to find balance. You've been thinking a lot. So, and they've been thinking about you too. So don't let this person lie to you, Leo, that they're not thinking about you, or like they haven't thought about you in forever. No, you come in their mind not often, but you do come in their mind and in their dreams. There are constantly reminders of you, and I feel like you guys are both desiring each other at this time. So this could be a relation. This could be a start of a relationship. So maybe you never dated this kind of person, or you met someone in your past, and they really did a number to you emotionally, not scarred you emotionally. They made you feel things that you never thought, and it made you afraid. And it made you feel caution because that was your ego. That was your toxicity coming in. So, like I said, this person, and it's because of your influences. So the reason why the situation is not panning out is because you keep on listening to the wrong people. If they don't have their shit together, if they don't have their life together, or they're not stable as the person that you're eyeing on, Leo, or vice versa, then that means that you're talking to the wrong people. So because you're still heartbroken. You're still caring about this person. You're still distraught. And this is the second time I felt broken. You're broken over this. So I'm going to leave the reading like this. Thank you guys so much. Leos, let me know what's up. This is Heyoka Empath Tarot. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Check it out. And hope you let me know about the setup. Cleansing the area, space, and the universe will bless you.